Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go. Messi. Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Decent hit! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Araujo. And it's Thuram. That's a throw. Bergomi. And here's Mbappe. Pirlo. And the ball's come loose here. Thuram. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to...
And a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o. Cruyff.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mbappe. Hermes. Now it's Mbappe. That's Maldini. Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And now they can clear their lines. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. He can run onto that. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Araujo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! It's in! And this is getting better and better. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found... Can he put it away? And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
He's had a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rijkaard. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Hoeneß. Out to the left it goes. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram, he's through here. Now it's Eto'o. And that has been clubbed away. And smartly reclaimed. And that has not gone well. Now it's Eto'o. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Has a go! Araujo. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. They look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Bayer Leverkusen are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. And here's Eto'o. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Thuram. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Mbappe. Lahm. He's got plenty of space out. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bayer Leverkusen really do look to have it all sewn up here. Hoeneß, given the lift of his goal. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Rijkaard simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Bayer Leverkusen get their fourth corner. There's the hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Maldini.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
So we've reached the hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Throw it. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had it taken off him. Thuram. Cruyff. Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. And it's Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking tidy in possession here. And a shot! Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Shevchenko. Number 13, Mbappe.
He's taking no chances there.
Number 22, Hannes.
He's been caught on it here. Neymar! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated.
Up he goes! No, that's just wide. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's shifting through the gears here. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Lahm. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Mbappe.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just...
And the shot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. There will be a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Rijkaard. Just too much, fractions.
Messi nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Shevchenko. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bergomi. Bayer Leverkusen are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Aberdeen have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Neymar is behind this one. Hoeneß.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he cuts out the supply, pinches it off him. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ernest. Araujo. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Closing it. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Iniesta. Now who's going to be first to this? Quality ball. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now there's a fine ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal. Now this could be a chance. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Bayer Leverkusen present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Aberdeen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, well played, well played. He's got a... has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Schmeichel catches it safely. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's found a way through. Pull it. Big chance! And it's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Bayer Leverkusen come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Terrific header! And it's been given away. And one more try! It's there! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Iniesta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Aberdeen were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Iniesta.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 19.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Neymar finds himself offside. Lahm. And here's Suarez. Played back into the middle.
Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Luis Suarez. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Lahm. That's Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Oh, what a climb! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. Some really good ball movement. Costa Curta has got himself a free kick. Lahm, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Oh, terrible... Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner.
Field, number 3, Tchouaméni. Coming on the field is number 15, Pep Guardiola. Substitution in progress.
Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Hullet. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. Thuram. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayer Leverkusen must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Can he put it away? He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Aberdeen go 2 up and into a position of real strength. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Aberdeen clearly now in lead preservation mode. 5 minutes to add. Lahm. Guardiola. Well timed, excellent interception. Kaka. And it's Rijkaard. Maldini. Araujo gets a foot in here. And it's Messi. Kaka. Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, played right into his path. Brilliantly cut out. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please be reminded that drinking.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Bayer Leverkusen desperately failing to...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And it's Lahm. Lahm has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back.
There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rijkaard. Thuram. Pressing high and with purpose. It's run loose here. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Eto'o. Has a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely feet. Stood up well to him there. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Right, their domination of possession. Lahm climbs up big. They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Shevchenko, and it's Thuram. Oh, nice touch. The ball has bounced loose now. DePaul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's DePaul. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he was alert to it. Saliba couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ribery. Here's Rodri. De Paul. Now it's Eto'o. Araujo. And it's Lahm. And that is expertly dealt with. Ribery. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Hoeneß. Messi. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. That's good play. Rijkaard. Oh, that's nice.
There will be
Made out to the left flank.
time.
He's had it taken off him. And he thumps it clear. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which
Hello
is
everybody,
right
and
on the
this
edge.
is a quick
At
reminder
half-time,
to let you know
it's
that you'll
1
be able
inch.
to catch today's match
Some
broadcast
first-half
live
thoughts?
on our club's
That was a
FM
fantastic
stations.
45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 20 coming on the
Second
field.
period
is
then underway.
Number 27.
Bayer
Rafa
Leverkusen
Silva.
have been the team that have had the
Substitution.
lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bayer Leverkusen do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Thuram really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chooses to go back. No way through. De Paul. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. And here's Mbappe. Rafa Silva. Ribery. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Look at the space here. Ribery. Spread neatly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
He's having a good look here. Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the game is
The
well and
attendance for
truly
this match
turned
was
on its head!
71,649.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good ball! Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Silva. Neymar concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Torres. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eto'o finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Eto'o. Number
Bayer
11,
Leverkusen perhaps
Fernando
contemplating their
Torres.
next change here.
Coming on the field, number 42.
Just about up to 75
Number 9,
minutes.
Mbappe.
Musiala.
Number 21. Substitutions taking place.
De Paul really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pedri. And here's Suarez. And it's Neymar! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Gullit. Well, they can break here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. That's Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Musiala. For De Paul. Maldini gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw-in. Bergomi makes the interception. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of
And
that.
a quick reminder today
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Messi. He is through here. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well played, well played.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there? Shapes to shoot! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Now the finish! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi, back when it goes, and here's Mbappe, he's through, great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game, perfect positioning, well played.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Mbappe. Lahm.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Messi, Mbappe, opts to play it back. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. That looks a good ball through. Shevchenko. Rijkaard. He's gone forward. And it's Messi. De Bruyne. Steaming on goalwards. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
De Bruyne goes short. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!